Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Collision or a Hit. I, Tony Schiavone, Michael Cole, and Paulie Dangerously here. And today on Collision or Hit, we're going to have a good show here today. But we don't know, Tony Schiavone says, who or what we're going to see here today, Tony Schiavone says. Well, I can tell you right now, Michael Cole says, we are hopefully going to see something good happen here today. You know. So we don't know what's going to happen, but hopefully it's going to be good, Michael Cole says. I'll tell you one thing, Tony and Michael. I'll tell you right now, Paulie Dangerously says, hopefully this is going to be, a good show here today, and we're soon leading into the Kingly Loudon, the Kingly Thunder, which is going to happen on Tuesday on NXT. Yes, I know that SMW beat us to doing it, but oh well. It is what it is. And now we have Aaliyah in the ring. So, Aaliyah says, it seems to me that I can't seek Hit Aziz. And I don't know where he's at. And that is kind of sad, because that's the one find that the toy wrestling gathering has always been in. They'll put a doll somewhere, then they'll forget where they put the doll at, and then they won't get anything ready until the time of, but even then they don't really get ready. So, yeah, where is he? I'm right here. So, Aaliyah says, here is Hit Aziz, or whatever you want to call him, Main Aziz. I know that WWE's track reckoning with big wrestlers don't always go well. I mean, yes, you could look at Diesel or Kang or The Undertaker, or shit, I felt them. Stand up. Oh no, I can't stand up now. And look at Andre and then say, well, those were some of the good ones. But we can't forget about all the other big men that they didn't really do good with. Either like Kurgan or Big Show or Ethel and Silva, just name a few. Or Omos or you over here. So the way I look at it is, if someone is man enough or woman enough to fight Main Aziz or Hit Aziz, then let him or her come out. It's gonna be their burial anyway. Well, who do you think, Tony Schiavone says, is going to take? Who do you think, Tony Schiavone says, is going to take up Hit Aziz? On his deal. Who's going to take Aaliyah up on her deal to have, to wrestle or fight her man Hit Aziz here today? Tony Schiavone says, well, I can't really say who I think that's going to be. Michael Cole says, but now I think we got someone here. Oh yeah, Paulie Dangerously says, we got Ethan Lightfoot. We haven't seen him in months. And the last time anybody saw him, he was teaming up with Randy Orton and won the TWF Tag Team Winnings with him. But that would have been somewhere in 2022. I haven't seen him since then. he's going to get himself killed, sadly. No, I don't think he's going to get himself killed, Tony Schiavone says. He might get himself beat up. Yeah, that might truly be happening, Michael Cole says. That might happen to this Disney self. Aaliyah, I'm going to take you up on your dare to fight Hit Aziz or Main Aziz here today on Collision or Hit. Well, you can do that, but it's going to be your burial, Ethan Lightfoot. Well, now we have Hit Aziz or Main Aziz. He's going to take on Ethan Lightfoot. Oh, and we all know Ethan Lightfoot was a stead holder for Matt Riddle, you know. But most likely, you know, that's all he was, Tony Schiavone says. You got to onlook Ethan Lightfoot for at least hoping to bring some fight, you know, to Hit Aziz there today. Well, Michael Cole says, I will give Ethan Lightfoot some onlook, but I don't know if he's going to be able to beat Hit Aziz or not. You know, Hit Aziz is just too strong and too mighty, Michael Cole says. Well, don't forget about being strong and mighty. He's unbeatable and unyieldable, Paulie dangerously says. And I don't know why Ethan Lightfoot would think he's going to beat Hit Aziz. Oh! And Ethan Lightfoot just knocked down Hit Aziz with that spin kick, Tony Schiavone said. You know, Hit Aziz can't believe he got taken down by Ethan Lightfoot. Well, Michael Cole says, does Ethan Lightfoot think he's going to beat Hit Aziz the Matt Riddle way? No. Oh, no, that's not happening. Well, it would have happened, Michael Cole said, but no. Hit Aziz just overmighted Ethan Lightfoot. And it looks like it's going to be all over for this Walt Disney self. You know, Tony Schiavone says. Well, this is not going to work out so well, Michael Cole said. Ethan Lightfoot is getting himself beat up badly. Well, like I told you, Ethan Lightfoot was never going to beat Hit Aziz at all, Tony and Michael. It was never going to happen, Paulie dangerously says. Well, I told you that. 1, 2, 3. Ding ding ding. Here is your winner. Here is your winner. Hit Aziz or Main Aziz. Well, it looks like that. Well, it looks like that Aziz beat Ethan Lightfoot here today on Collision or Hit, Tony Schiavone says. Yes, it does look like that's what happened, Michael Cole says. You know, Ethan Lightfoot came in believing he was going to beat Aziz, and sadly that did not happen. Well, you're right about that, Tony Schiavone and Michael Cole. I was going to tell you right here, Hit Aziz had no luck in hell of beating Aziz. You know, Paulie dangerously says, I knew it was not going to end well for him. Well, alright. Now we're going to take it away now. I'm going to take it away now to Joey Styles. Thank you, Tony Schiavone and Michael Cole. I'm going to be talking with Ethan Lightfoot here today on Collision or Hit. And I understand did he have a death wish when he wanted to fight or wrestle Hit Aziz? Alright, Ethan Lightfoot. Did you have a death wish when you wanted to fight Aziz? Well, Joey Styles, first off, no. I did not have no death wish. You know, when I wanted to wrestle and fight Hit Aziz. You know, sometimes in life you got to take on big dares. and sometimes you might lose some of them. But as long as you keep getting back up, and as long as you keep on seeking to take on those dares, and you never take no for an answer. So, is it more like Jack fighting the Evelyn? Yeah, I guess so. Only this Evelyn beat me. But then the grounds you could take away from it is that very few Evelyns ever truly beat anyone. I mean, David beat Goliath, but that was with God's help. Jack beat his Evelyn by cutting down the beanstalk, which we don't really know how the Evelyn lived, how he lived on the top of the beanstalk, how he lived there. And, well, anyway, yeah. But I'm just going to keep on going, and Aziz, he can think and believe whatever he wants to think and believe. He could say, oh yeah, I smashed him, I beat him, but he did not break my mindset. Well, that is good to know, Ethan, that your mindset, your stand, and your belief in yourself is still as strong as it was, But do you have a death wish for fighting Aziz? Like I said, I answered that asking thing. No, I don't have a death wish. Some folks might call it a death wish, but I just call it taking on a dare. And yes, I may have lost this one time, but if I keep working hard, putting in the time, putting in the work, then I will overcome this dare. Well, that's my talk with Ethan Lightfoot. Back to you, Tony Schiavone and Michael Cole. Thank you, Joey Styles, for talking with Ethan Lightfoot here today on Collision or Hit. And that's all the time we got here. I, Tony Schiavone, Michael Cole, and Paulie Dangerously. We hope you like Collision or Hit. And we'll see you tomorrow for Monday Night Raw or Alone Day Night Raw.